I see Osui was doing PvP, but her Faust and Faust's partner should be coming. Lawrence is going to be a little late. I haven't heard anything from Yield though. VB is AFK in the raid or something.
One of my mates joined the raid.
One of your mates wants to join.
Yeah.
Sure.
So just invite when he gets online.
All right. Uh, I assume he fits the criteria of 4-piece, two tiers, two Legos, and able to carry their weight.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Good.
And hopefully fire, since we're missing yield today.
Are
Right?
we missing Yield today?
I don't know. I don't see it yet.
I'll send him a message. Bam.
Man! You like my weak aura, right?
I do. It's good. I like the audio cues.
Yeah. There's some thought behind that. You know the Bruce Lee video in Germany?
No.
There were some, basically, in Germany there were some YouTubers or pre-YouTube guys making some fun, like resubbing and speaking some videos, like famous movie, like Lord of the Rings. they made to Lord of the Weed, and even that famous. That was the time where the jokes from Chuck Norris were quite famous, and during that time, those guys even re-spoke that famous Bruce Lee introduction, like "Be water, my friend," and he's always just saying. And then I just walk over to him, and then BAM! Kicked him out of the screen, and then him BAM! And that's how it got famous. And in German, what was it? In German web communities. And every time it's BAM, you know what happens. Let me find it, maybe I can. Check out Journal Channel.
Bam! Now I see it. Ooh.
Isn't the Corona King here?
I haven't heard from him. I sent him a message on Disc, but he hasn't answered.
I think regarding I was a bit confusion with the booking. It's there's a line there that says upon arrival you need to show a photo ID and a credit card. She thought because when they translated into Norwegian, the same thing, they rewrote it to say you need valid ID and the card you paid the hotel with. That's not. That's on the. And she lost her wallet, but she has her card on the phone anyway. Because they need a credit card to reserve $100 for damages and shit. But I wonder how long it takes until we all have our card on the phone.
You can have it now.
Yeah, no, I wonder how long it takes until the bank says you can only have it on your phone.
Probably pretty soon. There's a lot of places, at least here in Malmö, that they don't accept cash, and they don't want to pay for card terminals, so you have to pay through Swish.
Yeah.
So, do you have Swish in Norway?
We have a similar thing.
I know they don't have it in Finland.
What is Swish?
It's basically everything is tied to your personal number, your social number. So you use an app on your phone to send money between each other, and it goes directly into your bank accounts. It's like really quick money transfer.
Based on your government ID number sort of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like that.
They probably have it everywhere. It's just she uses Apple Pay.
I don't like Apple Pay. I'm not putting it on my phone. Don't
Yeah.
care if it's secure.
Similar to like Apple Pay and such, only you don't have to put anything into an account or anything. It just goes straight from your bank account to theirs.
Hi, Paul.
Hello, everybody.
Apple Pay is kind of weird though, because it's not one thing. It's sort of a middleman between different ways of giving and receiving money. And if you have something connected on your side that overlaps with something that the shop or whatever takes as receiving, then it functions like a bridge between those two. But it is entirely possible to put in a type of credit card that is just not accepted. I got one from a local Dutch bank that is supposed to be a credit card, but if you put it into Apple Pay, nobody accepts it.
Don't come in. Apparently, it's set wrong. Nobody go inside.
Mythic again?
For some reason,
Notice
it's set
you
on
are.
normal. I haven't done any. We haven't raided since Friday.
How did it go on Friday?
I think it went well. Didn't we get to Ragalon again?
Yeah, 9/11 like in Heroic. And Doug was tanking.
Alright, it's safe to go in now.
First cats two in. First two cats in.
Yield is not feeling too well.
Alright.
Who's Corona?
Yeah.
11.
Good to hear Faust is in a good mood.
Faust, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
He said
Seriously.
he was just testing his mic.
Yeah,
Okay.
but if he was testing it by talking to us, we can't hear him.
I'm not sure I understand what you said, but well, if you want to try to talk to him in English, use simple words.
Say hi.
Oh, Doug, Angry Scotsman is here. Nice.
Angry Scotsman? Who's that?
So, no, the Angry Scotsman. Just search up on YouTube Angry Scotsman. It's kind of fun.
No way to talk about relatives of mine. Or V's, for that matter.
We have arrived at the most sacred of places, the very heart of the cosmic pattern.
The jailer will try to dominate our minds.
Okay, asking for a friend. Where are we going?
Righty.
Going to the center one first, the Domination's Grasp. You can run through to Ragalon.
Yeah.
Like, so
it was
Geradeaus.
Tristan whispered me and asked me to ask since he asked too many times before.
Immer geradeaus.
Geradeaus und dann links. Bitte. That concludes
Or as we
my
say in
journey.
Dutch, gewoon rechtdoor.
Oh, sorry, I was waiting. I thought you just cleared your throat. But
we can go ahead and start pulling.
I read what Blizzard said about the Warlocks and Survival Hunt. I'm not sure if everyone read the details in it. they think that warlocks and survival hunters has too high damage in high mob encounter. If there's too many ads.
I mean, that's when it really goes off the charts.
Yeah.
Before that, it's just good.
Yeah, and probably they're gonna. I'm not too worried about it.
I need to target something first.
By the way, Lawrence,
Hmm?
I don't know if there's many 25-kilometer tunnels in Norway, but we found at least one.
Mm.
And it was such a tough drive because everybody's got their fucking broad beams, the high beams on all the time.
Which one was it?
The one near Flam.
Okay, but I think the one what when you drove two of those tunnels you drove when you were here among the I think the one from Stavanger over to where I live and over to the other one is one of the largest longest in the world, if not the longest underwater one.
I'm not exactly sure. Like this one was 25 kilometers, and it's the longest one we found by far.
Okay.
But we had to go across again to the next destination. We're like not really feeling it to go through that again because it's fucking rough. So we just looked at the map and it's like, oh, if you just take half a day, you could drive literally over the mountains, and it's a scenic route. And I don't know if you've ever driven this road, but my God, is that pretty.
Yeah.
I think that was like one of my favorite parts of the trip was just driving over several mountains to dodge a 25-kilometer tunnel.
Why are we in combat?
There's a single one back here.
Too far away.
Still in combat? Are you good?
Ah, good.
Doug said he was just finishing up dinner. He'll be here soon. He's not inside the raid, so we can do a pull without him. Here's flasks. Double checking Discord in case anyone said anything. Nope. Well, I can find the flask in my hellhole that is a bag.
Mhm.
All right. Everybody have a general idea about what to do, right? We don't need to go over too much.
Now let's start this.
Main focus is ads, of course. Let them come to the boss. Let them get halfway before you kill them. I want to put a blue marker as a way to keep an eye on it. Let them get halfway across the room, and that's when you kill them. Otherwise, the puddles are too far away.
I'm starting. I'm going to toss between everything here. First, it's DPS, then it's healing, then it's tanking, it's back to healing.
Been there too.
I think I need a pull or 3 to get into this shit.
Alright, can you announce the first time you want me to taunt? And after
Yes.
we just swap everyone.
Yes. Because I'm
Everybody.
gonna start with a nuke.
All are ready.
And
You can go.
also, I take first soak, you take second. Right?
Say again?
I take the first soak, you take the second.
Yes.
Cool.
Doug, ready?
Doug isn't. He was fixing food. He'll join us whenever he's done there.
Yeah, okay then.
He's still at the Ring of Transference, so he's not even in the raid. The boss isn't buffed to his to make up for him.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't count him. Okay then. Let's go.
Any bets on who's the biggest dick DPS?
5, 4,
Faust.
Sorry.
defensive, defensive, defensive,
Count.
defensive,
Count.
Did a bomb go off?
defensive,
Count.
There's a soak in melee. Pistons down.
defensive,
All right,
defensive,
let's go ahead and wipe that up, I guess.
special coming, find shelter,
No lock, so no soulstone.
So you're running?
I am, yeah.
Who's weak or genius?
What are you looking for?
I want to play a sound when the boss uses a specific ability.
I will give you the one for the debuffs. Lawrence gave it last time.
I want the corrupted strikes.
Yeah, it shows up how many each tank has as a big
Okay.
icon.
Yeah, same. I just wanted a gunshot when he cast the ability. That would be.
I can
Quick,
modify
but-
it later.
That's coming. Eat up.
Got it?
Yeah, I'm tweaking it now for the sound.
Everyone remember, ads are highest prio. You can weaken them, but don't kill them until they're to blue. Bombs need to be taken care of immediately. There was a weak aura for that. I'm gonna see if I can link it real quick.
There was the option, right?
Hmm?
I think Yokas showed us the option in Deadly Boss mode. Or that one, yeah.
That one that helps people know how long they have until their bomb goes off.
Yeah. Is it Ventyr's rule? Yeah.
I don't have any Vantas runes on me currently.
I got
I
20
can
on
run
me.
up. Oh.
I got 20 on me. If anyone wants one.
How much
Here's me,
do you
dears.
owe?
I think I can make some actually.
I'm just gonna head to the door while the hunters apply theirs.
Okay, everyone, just warning you now. So you
Yeah, I've got shadow meld.
okay? I left click on the boss.
Oh.
Allegedly, they fixed the bug,
Uh-huh.
so that's at least something. I mean, you can still right-click the boss to die if you want.
Is it safe to come back?
Yeah.
If you want, I could just barrage him.
Anybody else want a rune?
Thank you very much.
If you need runes, trade us. We got runes for everyone.
Wonder if there is there something called haggis soup?
Haggis, as in Haggis.
Yeah, and soup in the end.
Uh,
You like cut it up and have some chicken stock and make a soup.
think it wouldn't be worth putting it in chicken stock. Haggis is powerful. I don't know if you can eat cabbage over it. It's that strong.
Haggis smoothie.
Sounds like you're crossing a line there.
You do know what it's made out of.
I hope he does.
Round 2.
Yeah, I think I tried it also.
3, 2, 1. Defensive. 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 Defensive.
Massive bang in 10.
Defensive.
Sorry, I mistaunted. Taunt. Crap.
Special coming.
Let's just wipe it up.
Don't
Don't-
release.
Don't
Find
go to your
shelter.
circles.
And don't release.
Who just joined us?
It's Doug.
Alright, we don't have a warlock, unfortunately. You're gonna have... Oh, shit, he said don't release them, so... Oh, you're gonna have to run to us, though.
Okay.
You too?
Looks like Ohan has really been eating his spinach today.
Mm-hmm.
I think his mother yelled at him.
Well,
Got
he
two
beat
more
he,
days,
he,
yeah.
he beat you out even with the blessing on you, Theo. So
A blessing
I
of
swapped.
summer, yeah, right. That's cheating. Is that one for the whole ride, or if you have 5 paladins, can you use 5?
Rotation.
If you stagger them, you can have it permanently. Now you have it 25% of the time. So if you stagger 4 of them, you can have it or even with 3, you would have it like 90% of the time because of the conduit. And yeah, that would be pretty sick. Then if you also layer in 3 Holy Priests for permanent haste buff,
Yeah, we are
maybe
getting
get a Protection Warrior for some extra mastery, you can really get one person to do like 3 persons worth of DPS.
Meanwhile, my death did only 143k.
You know that, Ohana, when we heal, there's something called overhealing, and it's not called padding, but you're over DPSing.
Is there such thing?
You know they call it over DPSing. If it's over DPSing, is that maybe feather bedding?
There's a face down.
Thank you.
Just a second. Need to test something.
A reminder to also watch your feet for the lines. Don't stand in them. And when you go to the down phase, especially if you're in melee, don't bump other people. The tank goes flying off the edge, that person's losing 50 DKP. Your punishment will be to have to send Lawrence a nude.
Oh.
What? That's harassment.
No, that's not the punishment. I will send them a nude.
There you go.
That's also harassment.
Defensive.
So who's harassing who?
Defensive.
Now taunt?
Defensive. Defensive.
There's a puddle in melee.
Defensive. Special coming. Find shelter.
Find one and always go to that.
Everyone on the tanks?
Defensive. Help soak.
Get out of there. Get to the next one.
I died.
Oh.
Alright, that was a bit better. There was a bomb that went off. Remember to look for the puddles. Don't assume there isn't a puddle. If you took the weak aura and your name is one of the 2 that has had them the longest, then you take prio. You need to go and get the puddle.
Can you link the weak aura again, please?
Sure can. All it does is say who got the bomb and when.
Well, that seems useful information.
What do you mean, Faust? or when the circles come. DPS can stand in the center. It doesn't really matter.
DPS can stand from this side to the other end in the center.
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody should spread out around here on the first. Since you should have as a range even from this angle to be able to hit. So people I think were quite a lot of stacked on those side, and this is what I think killed, right?
Sure. I like what Ohana says. Ranged go left, melee go right.
Okay.
So let's simplify this a bit.
How many range and melee we got?
That's what I was about to see.
Then we should take the healers or have the group split.
Like this.
Yeah.
Not exactly melee and such, but closest I could get.
Yeah.
Melees go in. As far faster classes go in, slower classes take the outside. The only two real slow people we have are the paladins. Everyone else should be relatively quick. So 1-3 left, 2-4 right.
Too far away.
160.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Defensive. Defensive. Defensive.
Ruby needs to find a hole.
Sorry if I stole it.
Here's one, Ruby.
Defensive.
Are there any holes? I don't see any.
Right behind you, right there.
Special coming.
Hey.
I'm under the boss. Don't join me there.
Find
Fuck!
shelter.
I tried to kill myself before the bomb went off.
What?
Sorry. I couldn't find the animation for the bomb, or for the puddle wasn't there for me, so I didn't see any. Doug said there's one right there, so I couldn't clear it, so I just tried to jump off. Yeah, wipe it. And instead I killed a couple people.
Let me get this right. Groups 1-3 to the left to go in the safe puddles, and 2-4 go to the right of the boss to get the safe puddles.
You are correct.
So to be perfectly honest, people were trying to find new puddles.
Yeah, but after you find the new puddles this time, then you don't have to find new puddles again.
I couldn't find a puddle at all.
Since it's split up relatively even, except for left having one extra, it should be fine. There should be plenty.
Yeah, and what Faust means, everyone, since we are pulling the boss to the left, can stand to the right as range and can follow up the boss. And we got positioning from the start. Not everyone has to start on this position.
Thank you.
Ruby, you're used to standing on the left, is what Ohana's asking?
As you look at the boss, normally I go to the right because it means there's less far normally for the melee to go. They normally huddle on the left as I look at the boss from here. I always thought it would be easier to go to the right.
I guess you have to say, I'm not sure, but I use post haste and trailblaze up Ruby, and when I'm gonna find it, I just disengage and I jump to a puddle. Then you don't have to run at all.
We're also roaring. Hara, you're roaring, correct?
Yeah, once the
5,
massive bang
4,
starts.
3,
So
2, 1.
Defensive. 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 Defensive.
it's a bang in about 10.
Defensive.
I'm done.
Special coming. Find shelter.
1-3 left, 2-4 right. We're down a healer. We'll give it a try, but
Defensive. Help
oh,
sir. Defensive.
yeah, it looks like it's too much.
Phase change.
All right.
Can someone with a good overview announce the massive bang? We were a bit slow on it this time.
I thought Theo said 10 seconds.
Yeah, I announced when there was 10 seconds on it.
Oh.
But you're right,
Asking
we were
us.
too slow. When 10 seconds is announced on Massive Bang, we need to keep an eye on it and either DPS it down to its recharge phase, or we need to be ready to...
But
Yeah,
another thing, just asking, not for a friend this time. Did you change? Did we change tactics now with having this corner? Because now the massive bang dude is straight behind the boss. The earlier it was to the left.
Yeah, we did it so that it was easier. People didn't have to take their attention away from the boss to get the ad down.
Okay.
And it doesn't really hurt too much to keep the ad in a reset phase.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't go down before we need it.
So long as we're paying attention and do it right, or focus it down whenever it's needed. Doug, did you not get a res?
Oops.
And heals it. Is the healing too much? Do we need to take a 4th healer? You got bumped. Okay, so somebody who went down bumped you. Understood.
Five, four, three, two, one. Defensive. 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 Defensive.
Massive bank coming now.
Special
Sorry, I was
coming.
bad.
It just
1-3 left, 2-4 right.
Find shelter.
Get to a bowl.
Defensive.
oh, sorry, don't.
Help zone.
Get out of there. Get to the next one. You can, yeah.
Help zone. Phase change.
Get out. You can basically hang out across.
Defensive.
Help with the ads. They're going to have very little time.
Defensive.
There's 2 puddles.
Defensive. Defensive.
Don't.
Yeah, I think you took him back
Defensive.
off me. Maybe you over aggroed.
I had to push a lot of healing.
Defensive.
My goodness me.
Oh,
Hara died and then
Special
something, I think something hit the boss.
Find shelter.
It was eruptions. 2 in a row.
From people not finding puddles.
Yeah. 2 of them half a second apart.
That's way
I mean,
too much.
I killed us by not taunting off of Hara. That was we would have died anyway.
That was recoverable. I was right beside you and picking up Hara, and then suddenly I got exploded.
that was good.
People, we should definitely spread out a bit.
I took the cat to the vet today to get sterilized, and now she's wearing a
Cone of shame.
no, not a cone. It's like a romper for a baby. It's like covers her whole torso and back.
Oh,
But she's trying to lick underneath it, but she's just licking the suit.
Diaper.
oh.
Oh, poor wee thing. Thank you, Cal.
Again, I'm going to point out, watch the weak aura. If your bomb is not about to go off, let the person whose bomb has been there longest go first. I hear two bombs went off and they almost reached the soaking zone. That means they either didn't pay attention to that they had the bomb, or they had trouble finding a soak place. So
I had to switch directions because the one I was aiming for was taken. So then I had to go in blinky blink and didn't make it.
okay, just be mindful of your surroundings. Everyone, not just you.
Confused cat in general Discord.
Look at that cat. Faust is away, or Faust is not ready.
Oh.
Look at her face.
Good to go.
Yeah. Cat pictures.
Which
I'll
channel?
keep them.
The general free for all.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh gosh.
Defensive.
Okay, darling.
Hmm?
Defensive.
You don't want to know.
Ah, I see it.
God. God, 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 God.
Defensive.
Bombs? Why are they going off?
Defensive.
God.
Defensive.
Massive bank info.
I snatch your
There's
dogs.
one under the bus.
Special coming.
Shit, oh, fuckity fuck.
Not gonna make it. You're still gonna
Find
blow us up.
shelter.
Everyone to the bomb.
Help soak. Defensive.
Get out. Go to the next one.
Phase change. Help soak.
Get out.
Defensive. Defensive.
Oh, dear Lord.
Flat. Power combat res me, please.
Run out.
And then wipe it. Nobody release. So that was a fucked one on my fault. Sorry.
At least you did some good healing.
In feral gear with with only unity.
Nice. I mean, you still beat the other beaters.
I should have been doing better if I was healing. Switching to feral now.
I'm gonna do the roll check next time.
Faust needs 5 minutes, so let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break real quick.
Oui.
Oui.
You're back.
Good time to refill the whiskey. You're back.
It's Wednesday.
He
He's
got
on
vacation.
holiday. Oh, that poor wee cat. Oh. Just going to try and
Honestly.
find out what my husband came in, said to me through the door. when he was closing it, he's got this habit of sort of mumbling at me, and he could be saying anything. I just go and find out what I've agreed to now.
We got 5 minutes anyway.
I don't get cats.
Well, that was pretty funny. I was in cat form trying to swipe and was like, why the hell isn't stuff working? Oh.
Qu'elle leur explique de se foutre tout autour de la scène. Lumière? Yeah.
Oui, oui, oui. Alrighty then. I guess we need a food buff now.
Does anybody have a mailbox?
Yeah, but it's outside.
Smart ass.
And dad jokes all over them.
Yo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do you still need a mailbox?
Hello. That's a giggle and a half.
Oh. A mailbox. Why is Faust out there? Doesn't trust us.
Maybe he
Afraid
went
of
to
hunters.
repair and then stopped. I don't know.
He's afraid of hunters. I like that.
Good
Yeah.
idea. Better go and repair.
Go
No,
hide from
don't do
hunters.
it. It's expensive.
Oh my goodness.
Did someone drop a mailbox?
I will now. Here you go.
Thank you, Mill.
Mill dropped
A
a mail.
mailbox, apparently.
Oh, I see what you did. God, except I can't see it.
Right behind Hara. It's a tiny gnome.
At Hara's butt. It's pink.
It's the KT.
The mailbox.
Both.
So I can deposit the package there.
Where is Faust?
Honey, Janice. Well, I don't know, but I do have a good theory as to why Norway doesn't do so well in soccer. Why did the blind man fall into the well?
I give up. Why did the blind man fall into the well?
He didn't see that well.
Oh. Do you want to get the? Do you want to hear the animal joke I was told today?
Yeah.
Well, someone came in and said it was an animal joke, but it was about a teacher getting presents for school children. First one was a big box, and the father worked in a confectionery factory, and she said, "Is it a box of chocolates?" And the boy went, "Oh, you're amazing. How did you guess that?" And so the next one came and gave her a big wrapped up basket, and she went, "Is it a basket of fruit?" And he went, "What did you know?" "Well, because your daddy goes to a greengrocer." And the third one brings up this great big box, neatly packaged, and it's a wee bit leaking in the corner. And the dad's a barman, and she went, "Did you buy me a bottle of gin? Vodka?" "No, no, 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 brandy, no." So she wets her fingers and sort of sees what's in the corner. White wine, red wine, no. Takes another little taste of what's in the corner, doesn't really like it, but she's not too much of a drinker. Brandy, vodka, the whole works. And in the end, the wee boy said, "We bought you a puppy." And we sat there, and after about a second, we got, ugh, tasting the corner to guess what it was.
I was thinking of the kids in the classroom, and the little boys are boasting to try and get on the good side of the teacher, and the little one fellas, "My dad can blow smoke through his nose." The teacher says, "How do you know that?" He says, "Because I saw him." The second fella puts up his hand and says, "Well, my dad can blow smoke through his ears." "How do you know that?" "Because I saw him." Little Johnny puts up his hand and says, "My dad can blow smoke through his arse." "How do you know that, Johnny?" "I've seen the nicotine stains in his pants."
By the way, you know this dog, the dachshund?
Yeah.
It's also known as a wiener dog.
Yeah.
And if you cross it with a pit bull, it's called a wiener pit. Just like your mom.
Jeez.
I just love that joke so much.
Don't
It's
get that
totally
one.
stupid.
We used to call them German sausage dogs when we were young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and guess
We
why
still
they
do now that we're old.
In the Dutch, it's a tackle.
Yeah, same here. And you know why they laugh? They're female mostly when they run over high grass. It tickles them.
And we're back to the dwarf footballers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it pooping?
Oh God, hurry up, Faust.
A call back to Satane, if anyone remembers
So,
that.
This is going south really quickly.
Flash.
Double minus. I'm tired.
And maybe it's one of those shits where it's like wiping a magic marker.
Jeez.
It's the Chris Pratt joke.
Okay, he's up. We're good.
Hey.
Crisp rat.
Yeah.
Was it a good poop?
when Sham says that, if I say, what are we, 12?
Yes.
That's a deep one. Think about that. Well, I'm not sure if it's, yeah, never mind.
Oh.
5,
I'm joking.
4,
Let's get this
3,
boss into the forward
2,
phase.
1.
Defensive. 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 Defensive.
Massive banging 10.
Special coming. Find shelter.
And
Wow.
shit. We can probably just wipe that.
Do those puddles, Jen? Is there a?
We should
that
wait.
puddle-
Should wait until it's a little closer to like 5 seconds before we because we killed it when there was 10 seconds. So in the 10 seconds it respawned right before he started casting.
Is there a way to? Because the puddle arrived just a split second before the bomb went off there. Is there a way to delay that, or is there a way to get the puddles to come quicker?
Yeah, the ad. The ad went into the phase wrong. It regened its health right before he started casting.
I see.
So if we delay killing it by like 1 or 2 seconds,
That
then
adds the little ball on the platform.
the little ball beside him, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they don't all come at the same time. They spawn like one by one.
Yeah, yeah.
So some people were in while others were in the place where they were going to be, but eh.
Thank you, Cal.
I'm seeing only 2 people really doing a lot of damage to the ads. All DPS should be making sure they don't get too far. Oh, you 2 are way down there. Huh? I'll get you up. Doug, did you get a res?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just reading up on arcane mage rotation, and the Wowhead page is about 1 page A4 of the generic stuff, and then about 7 pages A4 of nuances if you're playing as Kyrian. It's hilarious.
In phase 2, Faust, after the massive bang, using a defensive will cause the orb to take less damage, making it take longer. It's really just a healing check. People should be using defensives in general whenever you're absorbing the light-colored circle, or if you can't avoid the stuff on the ground. If it's too much damage, I can go healer.
4, 3, 2,
Let's see how it
1.
works.
Defensive. 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 Defensive.
Massive bang coming. Kill the ad. Good.
Special coming.
1 and 3 to left, 2 and 4 to right.
Find shelter.
Did someone change the thing they're standing in?
Follow up,
Defensive.
please.
Help Zerg.
Wanna take him and do a set 2?
Defensive. Phase change.
Could be a wipe. Why didn't it die fast? We had most people on. People need to be stacked directly on top of it.
Mm.
Did we not have that? I had too much health left.
Check where I'm standing. Or lying.
Yeah, you can really just get on top of it. The boss doesn't cleave or anything. You can stand right in front of him.
And if you're DPS, you cannot DPS the ball. You can keep DPSing the boss, but you have to stand on top of the ball.
Ara,
Hmm?
this talent that I just put in raid chat,
Yeah, I know
it
it.
can block the soak.
Yeah.
It had 160k absorb.
Yep.
Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, its total block chance is. Does this immediately get added? Yes. So 44. I have 60% effectively. So there's 60% chance that it's going to
Yeah,
block
and
the big soak.
yeah, but that's the mastery thing.
Sorry, I was fixing something. There's food.
Over 30% mastery on paladin is on tank kind of overkill. Really, you lose a lot of haste or other values. But well, maybe there you found something different. I don't know. Yeah.
Not sure if this one counts because the mastery only works on melee attacks. It's not generic block chance.
Your concentration value gets up. By standing in concentration, you take up 15% at least. Should you be the value? Less damage.
I know the mastery damage reduction, it doesn't scale that well. At 24% mastery, I only have 8.3% DR.
And how much basic defense you have if you stand in concentration? Hover over your spell buff? Just cast it and...
It doesn't show.
Should?
13...
Yeah.
13% DR.
So that's your versatility. See? That's 4% versatility you're using. Anyway, let's go.
Faust pointed out as well, after the orb phase, people need to make sure that they resume their positions around in the center instead of everyone stacking or everyone being too far away. Yeah, I mean to be a healer. I'm gonna see if it unloads a little bit. Looks like the orb phase is a little bit of a struggle.
1 second, then I need to swap a macro.
Yeah, you don't have to macro to me.
Yeah, it's a bit of a waste on a healer.
See if it helps anything. I hope we should be fine with DPS, I hope.
Yeah, tell me when ready.
Yep.
Good to go.
I'm out of range.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Defensive. Defensive.
Ads.
Defensive. Defensive. Defensive.
Massive bang.
Special coming.
1, 3 left, 2, 4 right.
Find shelter.
Fudge.
Get to the first one.
Defensive. Help soak.
Move.
Defensive.
Everyone should be stacked on top of the orb, not to the side of the orb. You're not helping if you're not on top.
Help soak.
Faust, you need to be on top of the orb next time.
We can move directly to X.
Defensive.
Help with ads.
Defensive. Defensive.
Ads.
Defensive. Defensive.
Taunt, please. Massive penguin 3.
Special coming.
Take a spot.
Underneath the boss.
Find shelter.
Get on the first
One.
ball.
Defensive. Help soak.
Everyone to next. Stack.
Defensive. Phase change. Help
Move.
soak.
It's here.
Help with ad.
Defensive.
Wait again. Yeah, nice.
Defensive. Run out.
Now that was an impressive bit.
I don't know if it helped anything with me being healer.
I think we just lose too much DPS.
Yeah, if we get one more DPS.
With such a relatively small group size, I don't think we should need 4 healers.
I'll go back DPS then. Too many orbs stayed alive too long.
I need mana first.
Kill the orbs closest to boss first and then plan out. It's not that difficult. I don't understand why we have people DPSing the orbs in the back. There's literally no reason.
Orb shouldn't be touched until they get to the blue marker. If they're in the far back, they're useless to us.
They're not to the ranged.
The ranged aren't standing that far back anyways. They should be standing relatively close to the boss or near blue or closer. Because if you're standing that far back, then you're out of range for healers or you're not standing in healing circles. Then you're not trying to stay alive.
For timing, you also want to delay the time between killing orbs. So if we have some ranged killing the ones in the back and the melees are killing the ones in the front, we're not going to have anything to soak for the last set of orbs.
Exactly. Exactly right.
Good try.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Defensive. 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 Defensive.
Massive bang in 10.
Bye bye.
Special coming.
1 and 3 left, 2 and 4 right.
Find shelter.
Do you jump off?
No, I'm not sure who it was. Do not get into the bus if you have just soaked a puddle. I thought we talked about that.
We have.
Help soak.
Move.
Defensive. Help soak.
Get out.
Phase change.
Reposition. Focus on orbs. Once the boss moves.
Defensive. Defensive. Defensive.
Orbs. Coming close to boss. They need to be stunned, CC'd or something.
Defensive.
Massive bang in 7.
Defensive.
Premature.
Special coming.
Bang.
Find shelter.
I don't know, it feels like healing and DPS is missing.
Not getting enough on the shards. That last time anyway.
Justin, you might as well wipe.
Yeah, sorry. Felt like showing off a bit. But it's just wasting time, so.
Take care, Mel.
Right,
Oh, we have vault today. Forgot that.
Haven't done your vault?
The vault.
My mana is low.
Double the feast.
Thank you, Cal. Thank you, voice.
Faust, can you AoE rest, Rustin?
I was summoned to help
Okay.
with a chore for just a second.
I must get closer.
But Hara, did you see my new health pool?
Yeah. I don't like that trinket. I tried it on start as well, but only if you don't have anything better on HP.
I'm only using it because I got it at 278, and it's like such a huge item level upgrade. And actually on this fight it's kind of nice because the big heal.
I got the codex on 278 now.
Fuck you.
That's it. I'm done on trinkets.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Okay.
Actually, I can double up. Here, I'm even beefier.
Yeah, but I'm starting to hit limit 277 item level. Let's get it done.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Defensive. Defensive.
Don't know.
Defensive. Defensive.
There's still bombs going off. How are there still bombs going off?
One went off for me. I couldn't find a pool.
Special coming. Find shelter.
Stack on tanks.
Defensive. Help so.
Move.
Defensive. Help so.
Right.
Phase change.
There is no realm in which we can hide.
Defensive. Defensive.
Taunt.
Defensive. Defensive.
Taunt.
Defensive. Special coming. Find shelter.
We can just wipe it.
Existence will be reordered. There is
I think that's going to be it for tonight. Feels like the focus isn't there and we're missing some key people.
Okay.
I'll come and res.
Why can't you just release and port up?
You could, but nah, I don't know. Maybe some people wanted a res. Shit.
Did they earn it though?
Is there a need to earn
We
a res?
mentioned something about holiday and stuff.
We are not in
Yeah.
the other side.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm going to Finland next week, so I won't be available to raid lead.
I'm going to Denmark.
I thought you were always in Finland.
No, I live in Sweden. So there likely won't be any progress raids next week. So it'll be a little bit of a break until I get back from Finland, which will probably be around, let's see, not the 6th, around the 13th. So it'll be a little bit of a summer break on raids till then. But
we can do some mythics.
There's still groups to do mythics. There's still the normal fun run if someone wants to pick that up. It doesn't take much. It basically runs itself these days.
Yeah,
It's just
I wanted
to gather
say
people.
as well. We are doing still Friday the fun runs. I will try to post them in the community tab and then try to lead them. Let's see what we get. Maybe we get something on normal going, since people can still get their flux, anima, transmog there. So if people want to join, I'm gonna post them same time, 20 o'clock server time on Fridays. And Discord as usual. Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, it's fine. Same info going out, so it's fine for me.